Hi, my name is Kelsey Shumway, and I'm going to be talking about the educational giant Catharine Beecher. So Catharine was born in New York, and she was born September 6th, 1800. She was the oldest of 13 children, and her mother died when she was 16 years old. So, being the oldest and being the oldest daughter, I believe she took on her mother's role. She studied at Litchfield Female Academy, and while she was there, she had this teacher who influenced her so much. Her name was Sarah Pierce, and Sarah believed that men and women were intellectually equal, and that rubbed off on Catharine. So Catharine loved writing poetry. She wrote many poems, and some of them even got published in the Christian Spectre. Professor Alexander Fisher happened to read one of her poems, and he was smitten. He had to meet her. So they met, and shortly after, they were engaged. Typical BYU Idaho, I know. But it's sad because her fiance died before they ever could get married. He was in a shipwreck accident. So how she coped with that was she spent time with his family. While she was there, her brother gave her lessons in mathematics, which helped her take her mind off of the death of her fiancé. In 1821, she became a teacher, and then 2 years later, she co-founded the Hartford Female Seminary, and that's just where they trained women to be mothers and teachers. And I love that it was both mothers and teachers. It shows how intertwined it can be. Her school was actually really small, and many people just wanted to be a part of it. And so, after she sought for many donations, they were able to expand her school, and she could let more people into it. Catharine believed women were natural teachers, that they just had a way of doing it. She said that the work of teachers was more important to society than any doctors or lawyers. Wow, that's a pretty powerful statement. So in 1841, she published a book, and in it she emphasized the responsibilities of mothers and teachers. And there it is again, they're both intertwined together. I find it very interesting that she never was married or she never had any children, yet she still emphasized the responsibilities of being a mother. I think she used her motherly traits while she was a teacher too. So there's a talk by President Uchtdorf, and it's called Forget Me Not. And in it, he says, so many people today are waiting for their own golden ticket. The ticket that they believe holds the key to the happiness they have always dreamed about. For some, the golden ticket may be a perfect marriage. For others, a magazine cover home, or perhaps freedom from their stress or worry. I feel like most women, their golden ticket is to get married and to have their own family. But Catharine Beecher didn't have either of those, and yet she still was a very successful woman and very happy. It's pretty great because even though she didn't have any children in her home, she was surrounded by them in her classroom. And she was just blessed. She had the opportunity and the chance to influence hundreds of children. And she's still influencing us today. And that's all I have for you. Catharine Beecher.